And there you have it, the starting lineups for the Cedar Grove Saints and the Rockdale County Bulldogs. Joe Hillsman, glad to be here with you. The SUVtv, a battle of 500 teams. Cedar Grove, the Saints coming in at 3-3. Rockdale County coming in at 6-6. For Rockdale County, it'll be number 1, Adam Adams. Number 3, Michael White. Number 14, Jalen Jordan. Number 22, Cameron Gaines. And number 31, I'm going to have fun with this one, Babatunde Saloon. And in for Cedar Grove, the Saints, it'll be number 10, Jaquan Acey. Number 12, Mikhail Carter. Number 15, Antonio Reeves. Number 20, Jordan Hardy. And number 23, Jamari Dean. Rockdale, they will be the home team. They will be in white with the red tops. Cedar Grove, the Saints, all in the deep, deep navy blue with the Carolina blue numbers. Game number 4 of the Chick-fil-a Invitation Holiday Classic is underway. Carter gets it in an easy layup right off the gate for the Cedar Grove Saints, with Antonio Reeves getting that free field goal, and it's 2-0. Now between the rings, now peels it back out. Now gonna stop, power dribble, turn, shot off the window, good. He had much confidence. Cameron Gaines with his first field goal. They bounce it over in this right corner now, kick it back out high, and they'll bring it around with Reeves. And Reeves now between the rings is Acey. Jaquan Acey back over to Reeves on the right wing. Looking at that matchup zone defense, gonna drive, dump it off to him, off the window with the left hand. It was nice, a very good hoop there by Jamar Dean. And that makes it 4-2. Quickly into the full court, now gonna go on the baseline, a corner. It is gonna be taken away. A turnover, bad decision making there. Coming back this way, holding it is Mikhail Carter. Carter with the left hand dribble, belt highs, angling around and calling for Reeves. Reeves stops, goes behind the back. They're hanging out on this right wing so far. Now going to come out, try to get a count on him is Jalen Jordan playing defensively on him. Now top to the wing, it is Jamari Dean. Dean going to give it off to Reeves. Reeves swings it over. There's a long three, good rotation. No good, it cracked off the side of the iron. Jordan Hardy. Rebound coming out this way. Here come the Bulldogs of Rockdale County all the way floating with the left hand. No good, off was Michael White. Rebound kicks back out. Cedar Grove going to save it and keep the possession alive. And now here comes Acey. Acey all the way, blew the layup. Got it caught right there in between the rim and the window. Couldn't do anything with it. Now coming back this way. White layup off the window. No, it would have been an and one, a foul on the shot. Let's check it. Let's see who that whistle is on. And it will be on number 20. So that foul will be on Jordan Hardy. Hardy will pick up his first. Free throw is good from White. So White makes his first free throw. He'll get one more attempt, and it is good. Well, he stands up there and cracks in both free throws, and we are in a 4-4 ball game. Cedar Grove now going to bring it into the full court, and dribbling it is Jordan Hardy. Hardy now kicks it back out to the top. Adam Ellis came out high to work out defensively. Exactly what they're doing, exactly what Coach Tyrone King wants them to do. 2 minutes gone by. Long three, in and out, no good by Acey. Rebound offensively to the Saints. Out of bounds, turnover. Had the second chance opportunity, but was unable to cash it in. And it will be Rockdale basketball moving right to left here at the Chick-fil-a Invitational Holiday Classic at Tucker High School in Tucker, Georgia. Pass, bad. Turnover on the break. Reeves, layup, leaned in, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Looked like it went off of Jaquan Acey of Cedar Grove. Mr. Ref says no, it will stay this way. Checking in now will be Sequid Baker. Sequid Baker checking in and Michael White checking out for the Rockdale County Bulldogs and the Cedar Grove Saints. Rockdale coming in 6-6. Cedar Grove, I mentioned, coming in at 3-3, and they are trying to break a 3-game losing streak. There's a three ball in your mouth right there from Mikhail Carter. Feeding the post. Takes it. Gaines not there. Going to stop. Pull the three. off the pine, no good. Rebound swallowed up and grabbed out of there by Mikael Carter. Carter will come into the front court. Carter with the right-hand dribble between the legs. He'll peel it back out. And he looks, going to drive, takes the contact. Shot is going to be no good. Rebound going to come down to Adam Ellis. Ellis now going to bounce pass it up ahead. And there is Jalen Jordan, a jumper. It is no good. Skying for the board. Mikael Carter now trying to rack up some boards, going high and getting him and then being patient. 7-4, Cedar Grove with the lead as we come up on 4.5 to go, and he crosses the timeline between the legs and wraps it over to the left side. Now holding it, putting it on the floor. Here is AC. AC now swings it out to the top. They got him on the cut. There was Carter. Carter now gives it off. Traveling violation on Jamari Dean as he tried to go down the left baseline. Got to put the ball on the floor before you move the feet. It's a turnover. Pressure now from Cedar Grove on Rockdale. Rockdale trying to be patient with it. Can't be too patient. They'll go ahead and get it across the timeline. Into the contest now is holding it. He's been in, just hadn't touched that ball there offensively. Babatunde Saku. They give it in. There's Babatunde. There he is on the cut. Gaines. Gaines, a shot, no good. Tip for it. Gaines with long arms, got the rebound. Take it, swing it over in the corner. Pump fake, good close out, didn't go for it. Now Johnson going to try to dance with him. It's not there. Going to drive, stop, float it. Foul line jumper. Ellis, no good. Rebound hit the floor, bringing it back out. Here's AC. AC says, oh, let me be easy. Nobody but white shirts down here. Let me peel it back and wait on my partners. And now Dean going to go down the baseline. Up, got it blocked from behind. Tried to attack it. Rockdale County got him. They spill on the floor like bowling balls. Now here they come. Drive on the bice. Nice pass. Babatunde dunked it home. Babatunde Salhu with that deuce. 7-6 now. Cedar Grove with the lead, and they're working with Jaquan AC. AC back out to the top now, and there's Mikael Carter. Carter swings it over to AC. AC on the right wing being picked up by Baker, who checked in. There's a long three out of the left wing. It's going to be short, hit the rim, hit the top of the backboard, and go over the backboard. And out of bounds, it will go over to Rockdale County. And Rockdale now will make substitutions. Chris Boyce will be checking in, number 21 in white, for the first time, and he will be replacing number 22, Cameron Gaines. Adam Ellis drew that foul. He been working on that foul from the minute he got the inbound. Blocking foul called on Cedar Grove. Ellis now has it, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson gets the screen from Babatunde. He rolls to the basket. Layup, blowed it, no good. Put it back up with the left hand, no good. Is Boyce, and Cedar Grove comes down with it. Here's Mikael Carter. Carter swings it over to the left. Now going to drive, get below the foul line, dump it off on a rotate to Dean. Dean tried to come in and bump that thing home. He wouldn't do it. There's Johnson out on the break. Nice control. No, tip by Babatunde. Babatunde with the tip. And it's 8-7, and Rockdale now has the lead. And Babatunde Salou with 4 points here in this early going. 2:15 to go, first quarter. Game number 4. Carter, the jumper. It is no good. Rebound is going to come down, and here is Baker, and Baker fouled as they come out into the full court. Whistles blowing here in this first half, and the foul, let's see. Will that be on? Not getting the announcement of who that foul was on. It possibly could have been on Jordan Hardy. That's one of the things I haven't gotten into much about the public address rules, what they've become now, and it's just been a recent 2 or 3 year change, but it really has taken anything of the crowd knowing what's going on in the contest of what the announcer can and cannot say, and it has had its effect on knowing what's going on in a basketball game, and a lot of the reasoning is because it gave unfair advantages to teams. How does the PA announcer do that now? But, I mean, you kind of inform the crowd. The crowd doesn't really know what's going on. And I don't know. Some of the things that come down the wire, I just don't understand. Cedar Grove working on offense now with 80 seconds to go, and they are trailing 8-7. Had them a lead, and here's Jamari Dean. Dean between the rings to Carter. Carter gave it to a flashing guy who came in to cut. Let me check. New man in, not listed on the roster, 33. There's a long three ball. Good. Mikhail Carter will pick up at foul. 3 ball down, which means that Cedar Grove goes up 10-8. There's a long three. Johnson, no good off the hill of the rim. Carter got in there and got him another rebound. Mikhail Carter gets it up ahead now to Reeves. Reeves, who just hit a three, gives it off on the corner. Another three. AC. (13-8). As you see that score, we come up on 30 seconds. Here's Adam Ellis holding it for the Rockdale County Bulldogs over to Johnson. Johnson now over to the left. Want to go down to Boyce. That's where they want to go. Boyce wants it. They're not looking down his way. Johnson with 15 seconds. Crisscross pass. Now they give it to Boyce. Boyce stop, catch, shot no good. Rebound by Tunde, up and in, good. Counted in the foul. Man, he came in and did some work. Babatunde Saloon and one. That makes it 13-10. Chris Boyce had been wanting that ball down there in the post. They finally gave it to him. He turned around. The shot was no good. Babatunde was there on the glass. Babatunde first free throw, back iron, rolling in, good. Living right. I always tell you, you're living right. 7 points so far, 7 of the 11. Michael White, 2 free throws, and Cameron Gaines a hoop. White and Gaines have been on the bench now for the good little portion here the last few minutes of this second quarter. And this ref here has blown another whistle, and this one will be on Jalen Jordan. The whistle's blowing now. 7 fouls, 5 to Cedar Grove and 2 to Rockdale. And that will be the end of the first quarter, 13-11. It is Cedar Grove leading Rockdale. We welcome you back into Tucker High School, Tucker, Georgia. It is the Chick-fil-A Invitational Holiday Classic. 13-11, Cedar Grove, they are in the blue, leading Rockdale, who is in the white. Second quarter action. Glad to be with you right here, the SUVtv.com. Rockdale moving right to left, and they're operating with the white and the red numbers, the big red numbers. Adam Ellis will control it, swings it over to the left. Michael White, three-pointer, no good. Tip out of bounds, and it will go to Cedar Grove. Antonio Reeves with 5 points there in that first quarter for Cedar Grove. Mikhail Carter had 3, and Jamari Dean had 2 For Rockdale County, it was Michael White. He had 2. Cameron Gaines with 2. And then Babatunde Saloon had 7. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at my stat sheet, and I see a cow being blowed up under the baseline, and I realize that it is the Chick-fil-A Invitational. That really took something out of me just for that 15 seconds when I had my head down, and I look up, and there's a steal. Michael White layup good. His first field goal. Michael White ties the contest at 13 with his steal and lay. On the push it ahead now is AC. AC on the right to Reeves. Reeves driving in, out of control, but a blocking foul call. Blocking foul call. And Reeves will be going to the free throw line. So Reeves going to the free throw line. We are in a tie ball game, 13 all. A free throw is good from Reeves. Reeves now with 6 points in the game. And 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Second free throw coming up for Antonio Reeves. Reeves' second free throw is good. He sticks them both in there, and that makes it 15-13. It's his first 2 free throws of the day. So here's Babatunde. Babatunde holds it and now swinging it over. Trey Brown into the contest for Rockdale County. Here's Adam Ellis. Ellis between the rings. Now swings it over, and here's Baker. Baker now back out to Babatunde. Ellis wanted to pull the 3. It wasn't there. Zone defense from the Cedar Grove Saints. Ellis, long cross-court pass. They kick it down, and there's a drive in there by Baker. Baker to Ellis. Ellis flips it up with the left hand. No good. Rebound hit the floor. Babatunde gets the rebound. Then he kicks it back out, and there's Brown. Trey Brown into the contest, seeing his first action right there, 24 in white. On a cut is Baker. Back out. Stop. And we've got a 3-second violation. 3 seconds. 3 in the key and a turnover. Let's see, what do we have? You got blood on his jersey or something? So we get an infection control. White will go out as well as Baker. A lot of whistles here early. Shoot it into the passing lane. Cedar Grove has ran on someone else that was not listed on the roster, 34. And a foul call. This center official really blowing the whistle today, and it will be an offensive foul, player control foul, turnover, and it will go over to Rockdale County. Jalen Jordan will walk it into the forecourt, gives it to Ellis. Ellis now has it over here, holding it in the left corner, puts it on the floor with the right hand dribble, now turns it back around between the rings. Looking at his own defense, not a lot of movement. Now Cameron Gaines is checked back in. To the top is Jordan between the rings, trying to run some form of their action. Gives it into Babatunde. They're going to collapse on him on the baseline. Kicks it to the corner. Stop. Here's a long corner 3. No good by Trey Brown. Rebound will come down to Cedar Grove, and here they come on offense. Quincy AC in the forecourt. AC swings it over now, and they get it out to the top. Reeves looks. Pump fake up. Reeves, no. Got the pump fake and the foul. And will be going to the free throw line there. Antonio Reeves drawing the foul after Cedar Grove was really trying to work their offense and see what they could get to happen on that possession. Antonio Reeves will be going back to the free throw line where he is 2 of 2 on the day. Left that one short, and it's no good. Second free throw attempt coming up for Antonio Reeves. It is good. So Reeves splits a pair, and he's 3 of 4 at the line on the day. 16-13. Here's Ellis. Ellis between the rings. He bounces it off into the game. Is Brian Jesse now, number 5 in white, and it's a turnover. So it's Gaines, Ellis, Jordan, Jesse, and Brown on the floor, the 5 for the Rockdale County Bulldogs. It'll be Reeves, AC, and Dean on the floor for Cedar Grove. 33 and 34 are also in, and I'll have to get a roster update on those 2 young gentlemen at the half. It'll have been a last-minute change in the book. So goes behind the back, now kicks it back around. Looking now is AC. AC worked on by Ellis. Ellis now swings it, and they run that action over on the baseline. AC pulls a long 3. It'll be short. Ellis gets the rebound in the corner for Rockdale. Puts it on the floor now, going to penetrate it up the floor. Gives it over to Jalen Jordan, who pulls a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, good rebound there by Dean. Jamari Dean hit that glass as we are under 3:50 to go here in this second quarter. Reeves going to attack, short corner jumper, no good. Rebound hit the floor. Gaines gets it up ahead. Here's Jordan. Jordan on the break. It was bothered and blocked by Reeves, and a foul and a whistle on the floor. And we'll have free throws coming up. Foul call by Cameron. Foul will be Cameron Gaines going to the free throw line. Gaines' free throw is good. Gaines with his first free throw, 3rd point. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rockdale unable to get anything there in transition. They'll have to work around and do it again. Jordan with it, almost had it stolen. Here's White, and they give it on the baseline. Baker going to go baseline. Good defense by Dean, but a better hoop by Baker. Baker with his first points in the contest, and now he has 2. 16-16 ball game. Ball was deflected. AC into the backcourt. Now he picks it up. Going to come across the timeline, worked on by Baker. Jamari pump fake, traveling. That's the second time he did that on that baseline. Tried to get that up fake. Got to put that ball on the floor first before you move them feet and take off running. 16-16. Reeves now. Reeves comes away with it for Cedar Grove. 2:18 to go. Reeves now will walk it into the forecourt, swings it over to the left. They kick it in. Now checking into the game is Jordan Hardy. Rebound, no, fight for it, and a jump ball. Jump ball now, let's see. Are they going to rule it a foul? No, it'll be Cedar Grove ball. They'll be taking it out underneath their own basket. Inbound, back out, and around into the corner. Feed it down to Dean. Jamari Dean on the block. Got it blocked. Good job by Gaines keeping his hands and feet, everything from the sky to the ceiling, from the floor to the ceiling. He did a very good job of doing that. Did not get called for the foul, forced the turnover. Under 2 minutes now, Rockdale County and Cedar Grove 16-16. Jalen Jordan wanted to shoot a three, then tried to make a pass, and it was a turnover. Ball was stolen by Antonio Reeves. 100 seconds, less than that now. And let's see, another foul call. Foul called on Jalen Jordan. Jumper, good by Michael White. White in transition hit that jumper. Ball knocked around as we go under a minute. Layup, good for Cedar Grove. It'll be Jordan Hardy. Hardy with his first points of the contest. We are under a minute, and we are tied at 18 in this first half in what has been a very slow and low-scoring first half. 13-11 was our score after one. Bounces it over to Ellis. Ellis wanted to pull the three, hesitates. Now kicks it over into the corner, and holding it is Michael White. White now picked up his dribble, shot it two across down the lane. Good. That was a nice move there by Shatwid Baker. And Baker gets the hoop, and it makes it 20-18. 13 seconds to go. Bounces it over to the right. Now holding it is Reeves. Reeves puts it on the floor with 7 seconds. Reeves in the corner. Here's a long three. I think he got a piece of it. Back iron. No good. Tap. Fight for the rebound. Dean up. Foul with no time left. Maybe .3 should go back on the clock at the most. Jamari Dean, though, will go to the free throw line. The foul will be on Rockdale County. So now at the free throw line will be Jamari Dean, and they do put 0.3 of a second back up on the clock. First free throw is good by Jamari Dean. He is 1 of 1 from the line today. That is his third point in the contest. 20-19, and Jamari Dean will go through his free throw routine one more time. It is good. 20-20, and that will be the end of the first half. Low scoring second quarter there. 20-20, Cedar Grove and Rockdale at the half.
I'm Dr. Sophia Khan. I'm Chief of the Emergency Department. I'm also the Medical Director, and I'm proud to lead our emergency team of doctors here at Hillendale. Our primary goal at Hillendale is to provide the highest level of quality care. In an effort to provide that care, we've recruited several chief residents. All of them have extensive training. I feel confident that they can take care of all age groups and all types of medical crises. For me, that's the most important thing because I'm the chief of the emergency department, also the medical director, and I do work clinically and see patients, but when I'm not here, I feel confident that my patients are being taken care of by the highest level of quality care physicians. Our primary goal is the highest level of quality care, but even with that said, we still want to make sure that it is very efficient. In fact, in 2010, we were 50% better than the national average for emergency wait times. And what that means to you is that when you walk in through the front door, you're only going to be in that waiting room for less than 15 to 20 minutes. In fact, you'll see a nurse as soon as you check in so that we can immediately assess how serious your medical crisis is. Triage is a process where when you first walk in through the emergency department, a nurse sees you and vital signs are taken. What we've added at Hillendale is an extra step, which is the nurse not only takes your vital signs and discusses your complaints, but also begins your testing. So blood tests are drawn, x-rays are done, and in this manner we're able to see you quicker and more efficiently. That way, when I walk into the room and I see you as a patient, I'm able to review your tests, including your blood tests and your x-rays. I can spend more quality time with you, help to discuss your symptoms, really alleviate your concerns, and help to make that accurate diagnosis.
I'm Shonda Kennedy. I'm the nurse manager for the emergency department and clinical decision unit. The way this emergency room is designed is so that we can directly visualize all of our patients in the main ED. All the ones in the cardiac rooms, we can actually see them. We have glass front doors. We can have curtains that close for privacy, but we can also slide them back so we can see all of our patients. We have trackers with our cardiac monitors on them, mounted on 42-inch monitors, one in the ceiling, one on the wall, so that we can see cardiac rhythms from any position in the main emergency department. We also have those same screens on the desk so that we can see cardiac rhythms at the nurse's station, and we also have them inside the room. We've increased our ambulance volume exponentially in just a matter of months, like 10 months or so. If they come by ambulance, we get a call ahead that they're en route with any particular type of patient, give us a report. We let them know, which room they're going to or which area they're going to in the emergency department.
I'm Sophia Khan, and I'm proud to be part of the cure for the common hospital.
Seconds inbound pass to Marbury as he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good! 2 seconds left.
I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
How long does it take to change the game of basketball? To change the sport? Hours, days, years, decades? How about 0.4 seconds? Just like that, all of a sudden big ain't so big no more. Small ain't so small. And with the flick of the wrist, the step back three is the new dunk. Follow through is the new poster. Range is the new hang time. From the elbow to the rim, the threat now comes from everywhere. It's a new age for the game, a new era of champion. In the world, change takes time. In the universe, it takes eons. In this game, it only takes a second or less.
My name is Dr. Dominique Smith. I'm the chief of the medical staff at DeKalb Medical Hillendale, and I'm proud to be a member of the elite team of experienced physicians that are currently working at Hillendale. When the hospital first opened, there were many physicians that were already within the community that had very distinguished practices and chose to remain on staff and to continue serving the community. Many physicians decided to join this Hillendale community. Some were recruited, and many of the doctors that were recruited were previously serving as faculty and were highly regarded in their specialty. And they were brought to Hillendale to help to expand the depth and breadth of the medical staff. We have a diverse number of experienced cardiologists that have been recruited by some of the top medical centers to become faculty and on staff at their centers as well as Hillendale. We have experienced general surgeons that are at the cutting edge of their specialty and performing some of the latest techniques in surgery. We have urologists, vascular and endovascular surgeons that are doing some of the cutting-edge techniques to help save patients' lives. Gynecologists that are performing laparoscopy for minimally invasive gynecologic procedures for most of the problems that affect women's lives. Experienced orthopedic surgeons that are doing a lot of the latest techniques for hip replacement, knee replacements, radiologists, podiatrists, just to name a few. When physicians work as a team, the outcome is always better for the patient. Working as a team and being able to discuss the care of the patient collaboratively means that there's going to be less medical errors and a better outcome.
Well, here at Hillendale, we do many common procedures. We do breast biopsy, hernia, gallbladder surgery, as well as more innovative techniques. For example, Dr. Smith, one of our very own, she does very advanced procedures, including the scarless laparoscopic hysterectomy. I choose to practice at Hillendale because of the quality of the doctors, the quality of the hospital, and the fact that I can give the best care possible for my patients right here at Hillendale.
Our doctors take great pride in the care we provide to our patients in this community. We're like a family, and it's the care and camaraderie we share that sets us apart from other hospitals. Many of our doctors live right here in the DeKalb community and can often be found sharing their expertise outside of the hospital after office hours. I'm Dr. Dominique Smith, and I'm proud to be a part of the cure for the common hospital.
Hey, we welcome you back into Tucker High School. It is the Chick-fil-A Invitational Holiday Classic. Rockdale and Cedar Grove tied at 20 as we begin the second half and the third quarter. Rockdale in the white, moving left to right with the red numbers. Cedar Grove in the deep navy blue, and then they got the baby blue numbers. And was able to get the roster correction there. We did have the right players there, but they had altered their jersey. So number 33 is Kenoris Cummings, and number 34 is Trey Lowe for the Cedar Grove Saints as they operate now on offense in a game that featured both schools scoring under 10 points in that second quarter. A 7-point second quarter for Cedar Grove and a 9-point second quarter for Rockdale County. Swings it over in the left. Here's Reeves. Reeves going to drop it off to Dean. Dean shot up, rolling around, couldn't get it to fall. They tip battle for the rebound, and now comes down to AC. AC had it taken away. Dean now gets it back over to AC. Here's Reeves. Reeves swings it over. A long three, front iron, short. And a whistle. Ball on the floor will be the call. Antonio Reeves with 8 points to lead Cedar Grove there in that first half. Jamari Dean had 4, and Mikhail Carter had 3 for Rockdale County. Michael White had 6, but it was Babatunde Salou who had 7. And then Shaquille Baker had 4, and Cameron Gaines had 3, and a traveling violation there. Coming up next, it will be South Miami taking on Lithonia right here. That'll be game 5. 5 of 8 here on the opening day of the Chick-fil-a Invitational Holiday Classic here at Tucker High School. Gaines has it to White. They tried to work it down low. A turnover. Bad pass. Reeves takes it away. We're still tied at 20. A minute and a half gone by here in this third quarter. AC, a long three. No good. Rebound hits the floor. Gonna come up with it and drive it down is Ellis. Ellis on the break. Layup up. No shot. Foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Shadid Baker will be going to the free throw line. Trey Lowe hit with the foul. Baker at the free throw line misses that first. Both free throws no good from Baker. Shot blocked away. Battle for it. Down low. Layup by Lowe. No. Tip on the offensive glass. In. Good by Jamari Dean. Jamari Dean with the hoop. Now here is Adam Ellis. Ellis now holds it and gives it over to Cameron Gaines. Kicks it over to the right side. Now a whistle. Traveling violation. Adam Ellis. Ellis has been very demonstrative, and he's a starting guard, but I hadn't seen anything out of him too much other than talking right here. He's yet to score a basket, and it is a 30-second timeout call by the Rockdale County Bulldogs. It's 22-20. Cedar Grove has the 2-point lead.
Seconds inbound pass to Marbury as he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good!
If they continue with the old school theme today, it's going to be a fun night for y'all. But by that time, it's going to be a party in Tucker. Tucker, Georgia. Joel Hilsman, glad to be here with you, the SUVtv.com. Rockdale and Cedar Grove right now locked in an offensively challenged contest at the moment. Now here is Hardy. Hardy gives it to Dean. Dean hit with traveling. That's the third time he's been hit with traveling on that same left side, that baseline, not putting that ball on the floor first before he takes off, showing a little sign of frustration now as he comes back to the defensive end. Ellis will inbound it to White and give it back to Ellis. Ellis and White, along with Baker, Babatunde Sule, and Cameron Gaines, the 5 on the floor for the Rockdale County Bulldogs. So here is Gaines holding it over to Ellis. Ellis gonna pump fake, put it on the floor, dropped it off. The Gaines, the layup is good. Try to get nifty on the dime. Was Adam Ellis, and Gaines now up to 5 points. That's his second field goal in the contest. 3 minutes gone by third quarter. Layup, baseline, no good, lit on it. Antonio Reeves, Ellis, long lead pass up to White. White got it blocked from behind, out of bounds, off of him, maybe no, out of bounds, it'll stay with Rockdale County. White had a lazy layup and then good defensive pressure from behind to block it out of bounds, and it will stay with Rockdale County. Kick it back out to the top, now holds it, swings it over, now gonna go to the baseline. Baker swings it over, there's a long three, Ellis, good. Adam Ellis 3 ball. I was just talking about how he was scoreless, and he just shut me up by snapping the nets. 4:30, 4.5 to go now. 25-22, Rockdale now with a 3-point lead. Pass, shot the step passing lane. Baker with the steal. Baker all the way, layup, no. Fight for the rebound is going to come out, and we have a whistle. Foul will be called on Jaquan Acey. Acey hit with his free throw. So 2 free throws coming up now, and that will be Shaquid Baker. Baker, who is 0 of 2 from the line. He just missed his first 2 just a few moments ago. Free throw, good. You've been here with us all morning. We talked about this big, beautiful gymnasium. Now you see how, since the sun is heading out west, it's kind of changed now. That viewpoint through that big, beautiful window. Not really a big problem, but I just thought I'd note those things out to you. Free throw, no good. He splits the pair. When you're down on the floor, it's really not that bad. Give me the cookies. Michael White dunked it home. A steal and dunk. Man, just cleaned his pockets and then went and dunked that thing home. You thought he was going to do a nice little gentle layup. No, look at that. Lead balloons out to 6. That's a big lead in this game. Driving all the way. Good, Antonio Reed. 28-25. Back this way. Now White hesitate, pulls a 3. Kaboom. Michael White warming to the task now with 5 quick points. 31-25. Michael White might have a little boost in his step. Adam Ellis might have got this thing going with that 3. There's Reeves. Reeves close to getting the 5 count. Over to Acey. Acey gonna drive. Michael White reached in, cleaned his cookies again, and there's a whistle. Bad call across the way. That was all ball. And I wasn't 6 feet away from it, but I saw it. Wow, that was a tough call right there. Let's take a look at our SUV instant replay of this steal and this dunk. Look at that. Give me that. Come here. That's mine. Then you just thought you were going to take it, get an easy little layup. Nah, I'm going to dunk that thing home, Michael White. Down low, shot, no. Mikhail Carter upset with himself. He'll be going to the free throw line, though. Couldn't complete the 3-point play. He'll get 2 free throws. 3:16 to go, 31-24. So Mikhail Carter free throw by Carter is short, no good. All 8 games here on the opening day of the Chick-fil-A Invitational Holiday Classic from Tucker, Georgia, and Tucker High School. Now, this is not the Chick-fil-A Classic that is held in Columbia, South Carolina. This is the Invitational Holiday Classic. Eat more chicken. That's what they tell me to say. Free throw, no, he missed them both. Oh, Carter could not get the free throws to go. He's still stuck on 3 points. Down the lane, Ellis will peel it back out. Ellis between the rings. Ellis gonna stop, pull-up jumper, off to the left, no good. Rebound, skied for and brought down by Jordan Hardy of Cedar Grove. Here's Mikhail. Mikhail gonna drive, tried to kick it off. The pass is gonna go off of Hardy's hands and shoulders, skipped out of bounds, and it will go over to Rockdale County. 31-24. Ellis controlling the offense over to Michael White. White now to Ray Washington, who has checked into the contest. Ellis going to dump off the pass to Babadell Sunday, and it is going to be blocked and out of bounds. And let's see, was it a foul call or just out of bounds? Just out of bounds. 31-24 with 2.5 to go. Ellis looks to inbound, bounces it in right to Baker. Baker picked up by Jordan Hardy between the rings. Washington pops out. They're running their actions and now popping it out to the wing. Here's Baker. Baker to Ellis. Ellis now looking at that 2-3 defense. Shooting over it is Michael White. No good. Rebound, tip, ball batted around, and Jordan Hardy will come away with it for the Cedar Grove Saints and give it over to Mikhail Carter. as we come up on 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter in a 7-point ball game, 31-24. Carter got it tipped from behind by Ellis, who was trying to call some plays, and it was knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Cedar Grove. AC and Dean also remain in the contest for the Cedar Grove Saints. There's AC. AC puts it on the floor. Now going to pull it back between the rings. There's a long three, front iron, no good. Washington gets the rebound, and another whistle coming away from the center official. And that will be a push on Antonio Reeves. You only get 5 fouls per player in the high school game. We've had 5 fouls called here in this third quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds, and let's see. Inbound underneath the own basket. Ellis gets it down low. Now going to kick it over. There's a long three, Michael White. He is really filling it up here in this third quarter. Michael White with his second three of the quarter, 8th point of the game, and that makes it 34-24. Well, the lead stretched out to 10 now. It's been a pretty decent third quarter here for the Rockdale County Bulldogs. They put up a 15 spot so far, a 14 spot so far. Cedar Grove stuck on a 4 spot. Going behind the back, look, there's a trap. Step through his read, the passing lane was shot. Good job defensively. Coming in was Chris Boyce. Boyce saw limited action there in that first half. Now came in and made a defensive deflection here the second half. He's got his hand straight up. Dean's shot is no good. Rebound going to be batted away. Here's Washington. Washington up ahead. Michael White, stop. Transition three. No. Rebound tip. Fought for Washington with the save. Now it's on the ground. Baker back underneath. White floats it up. Good. Michael White coming to life here in this second half, and a full timeout is called by Rockdale. I don't know why Rockdale called that. Cedar Grove head coach James Martin not pleased right now at the effort. 36-24. It's time for another SUVtv instant replay. The float by Michael White, and that makes it 36-24. We're at a timeout with 1:02 to go, third quarter. Out of the timeout, and an easy layup quickly there by Jabari Dean. Had to have that one, I'll tell you that much. Fight for the rebound. Rockdale now going to kick it back, and a traveling violation. Squid Baker tried to get it and save it before he got out of bounds, but it was a traveling violation. Cedar Grove looking to inbound, and they do get it in, and now we've got another whistle. They called that on Michael White, 36-26 with 34 and 3/10 seconds to go in the third quarter. AC into the forecourt. Solomon Hollingsworth into the game for Rockdale now. So Coach King going deep into his roster and into his bench. Take it now, gonna go across the screen. Foul called on Ray Washington. It'll be side out of bounds right in front of the Cedar Grove bench. The whistle is working. The lungs are working. Hardy now has it and gives it over to Therese Alexander. Alexander into, not Alexander, that's Mikael Carter. Wrong roster. Nice move and an offensive foul. A charge called on Mikael Carter. Mikael been kind of frustrated. Came out, hit an early 3-ball, got some momentum going, but has been frustrated for the most part the rest of the way. Shot is no good. We are at the end of the third quarter. It is 36-26. Rockdale County with the lead. We get ready to begin the fourth quarter. As Michael White has a game-high 16 points for Rockdale, and Rockdale has a 36-26 lead. Joe Hilsman, glad to be here with you, the SUVtv.com, and glad that you are joining us. Cedar Grove with Reeves, jumper good in the lane, Antonio Reeves. That's a good start to this fourth quarter, cut it to 8. Cedar Grove, they are in the blue. Rockdale, they are in the white. And here's Michael White. White gonna bounce it off to Bebe. Bebe, it's up, no good by Babatunde. Babatunde Salou missed that, and here they come back this way. Here is Mikael Carter for the Cedar Grove Saints. In the corner, Jamari Dean, a 3. Good. Jamari Dean cracks a 3. He has 11 in the contest. Now Jordan has to recover it. Lost it, out of bounds. It hit off the ref. The ref is a part of the floor. Ball don't lie, a turnover. And a timeout called on Cedar Grove. They will take a 30-second timeout with 7:13 to go. (36-31), a 5-point ball game. We're coming up on a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter. Cedar Grove trailing by 5 and trying to make a push. Dean with that 3. That shot is no good by Carter. Carter got the rebound and then lost it down low. Solomon Hollingsworth going to come away with the steal. Give it over to Ray Washington. Washington to Jordan. Jordan a 3. No. Rebound skied for Jamari Dean. Got it. Dropped it on the ground. Michael White picked it up. Going to have a loose ball foul call. Those are the kind of loose ball fouls you just hate. AC just hustling, and that's just the way the ball landed and how everything went down. How the ball bounced, how the cookie crumbles. Any of those useful analogies. 36-31, 6:44 to go. And here is Jalen Jordan. And there's Washington. Washington, they run their offense. Evans over to Mike White. No good. Ellis tried to hit it out to Mike White, get him another assist. It didn't go. 6.5 to go. Minute and a half gone by. Reeves down the lane. It is up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jalen Jordan. Jordan gets the rebound, puts it in the right hand, now scoops up the floor to Washington. Washington over to Ellis. Ellis now bounces it across to Jordan. Jordan fake to the corner. Now going to go foul line, back to Ellis. Ellis below the foul line, forces it up. Shot no good. Rebound to Dean. Dean got the rebound, and they give it over to Reeves, and they give it to Carter. With 2 minutes gone by in a 5-point game, 36-31. Here's Carter. Carter now going to drive, stop. Cross-court pass over to AC. AC on the floor, and a foul call on Michael White. White picks up the foul. It's a 5-point game with 5:47 to go. Drive all the way to layup is no good. Rebound blocked out of there. Gaines got him a block. Cameron Gaines with a block. Then Michael White came hustling on the other side and knocked it out of bounds. So it's a 5-point game. Been pretty much a low-scoring game much of this day. Matter of fact, Cedar Grove has not scored in double figures in the last 2 quarters. 7 in the second, 6 in the third. But there's a 3 by Quincy Acey to hush me on up. That means 8 in this quarter. Acey with a 3-pointer, and now a timeout call, and all of a sudden that lead now is down to 2 points, 36-34. When we started this thing, they opened it up with an 8-0 run. There's Cedar Grove here in this second half. It is a 30-second timeout in this fourth quarter, I should say.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball.
The part we was waiting for right there. Joe Hillsman back with you. A long 3 by Jordan is no good. Jalen Jordan rebound to Gaines. Gaines underneath, ball hit the under part of the backboard, but they kick it back out. Here's Ellis. Ellis between the rings. He's setting up and looking at now. They're going to go man-to-man defense. Over to Jordan. Jordan now being picked up out high. Low. In the middle, looking at a zone defense. Now there's Ellis, a 3, good. Adam Ellis with his second 3-pointer of the game. He has 6 points. And that pushes the lead out to 5, and it stops that 8-0 run from the Saints. Drop it down on the floor. Washington went in there to try to steal it. Reeves going to come away with it. Reeves now looks. Now he tried to kick it over. Bad pass. It was late to Washington. Up ahead. Here's Jalen Jordan. Layup on the break. Good. Jalen Jordan with a fast break layup. His first field goal of the game. And the lead all of a sudden pushed back out there to 8. Rockdale County called that timeout to stop that 8-0 run, and then they got a 4-0 spurt themselves. Reeves going to go across the lane, give it over to Carter. Carter hesitates, floats it up. No good. They tip it back home. It doesn't go. Out of bounds off of Brown, and Rockdale County will stay with Cedar Grove. A Chick-fil-A Invitational Holiday Classic live here from Tucker High School in Tucker, Georgia. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. Game number 4 of the day. Game number 5 will be another interstate matchup. This one is interstate. There's a long 3, bang, bang. All 3 of them from Mikael Carter, and that's his second 3 of the game, and the lead now down to 4. 3:43 to go. Let's buckle up now and get serious. Brown gives it over to Ellis. Ellis streaks it along across the corner. Jordan, a 3, no good. Rebound going to come down to the Saints. Give it off to Mikael Carter. 3.5 to go, trailing by 4. Up to Reeves. Reeves, crossover, tricky dribble, now peels it back out, and they'll set it up. Inside out, stop, gonna float it down the baseline. It's no good. Back tap on the rebound. Big man picked it back up 32 and scored. And a timeout has been called, as it now is a 2-point game. Have it back down to 2, 41-39 as you take a look at the instant replay from SUVtv.com.
With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough.
Joel Hillsman back here with you at Tucker High School. It is Rockdale taking on Cedar Grove, and Rockdale has the 2-point lead, trying to stave off a furious Cedar Grove rally. Ellis gonna drive and kick it over. Washington jumper. It is going to be no good. They tip and fight for the rebound. Michael White can't get it. And then another foul call over the back. Some of the stuff you just got to learn just to kind of let it go. I'm being as safe as I can. That's all I'm going to say about that one. We'll walk down here now and shoot free throws. And it's not like there have been a lot of fouls called. There's just been a lot of whistles blown. And one ref really wants to advance their career. All right, free throw coming up now. And this will be Antonio Reeves. Reeves, free throw. One in, other one, and one is good. Michael White got hit with that foul. Just a little bump to him off the offensive rebound. I tell you what, do good not for me to be a coach in this one game. Free throw is no good. I'm going to leave it alone now. Y'all know me. Sometimes I start and I say I'm going to stop, but I got to get the rest on out of me before I stop. 41-40, 1-point game with 2:41 to go in what looked like it was going to open up and be a Rockdale County rout, but then a quick 8-0 spurt to the start of this fourth quarter got Cedar Grove right here almost back in business. And we have a whistle blown and a conversation now from one of the more involved crews I've seen here. What's the whistle? We don't get anything. I don't understand. They'll make him take it out from the baseline. Ellis will give it in to Baker. Baker will give it over to Jordan. I'm looking at some of my production crew, and they're agreeing with me. I almost would like to make them a small wager, boy. We might wind up with something here by the end of this, but didn't call that, though. That just happened. Driving to the lane, Baker layup good. We saw it from a month away, and there's only 2:12 left in the game. All things have a silver lining. There's a jumper by Jamari Dean. Back iron, no. Jalen Jordan gets the rebound for Rockdale County. That was a big defensive rebound there. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. 3-point ball game. Try to dump it down low to Baker. Baker kicks it out. A long three. Get in and out. No. Tip on the back tap. Cedar Grove going to come away with it. Hardy on the board. They need a good shot right here. Good possession. Big possession right here. Here's AC. AC into the forecourt. AC with the dribble. Now going to kick it over to Reeves. Reeves stopped, stepped in. Jumper good, Antonio Reeves. And a timeout quickly called. A 30-second timeout called by Coach James Martin. Time to cue it up. It's the SUV instant replay. No? Okay, 43-42. No replay on that one. With 1:36 to go. That's right, not a big hoop. Just cut it to one. They've been down to one before. Each team has 2 timeouts left for side. All right, so Rockdale County now with a 1-point lead. Cedar Grove trailing by 1. Looking to inbound. Ellis to Jordan now gets it into Ellis. Ellis flying by like they wanted to come and steal it. Ellis all the way to the hoop and scored. Adam Ellis now with 8 points, his third field goal in the contest, pushed the lead back out to 3. Cedar Grove right here in this thing. It's a one-possession ball game. They bounce it on the floor. Now turn it. Dean. Dean gives it over. Puts it on the floor. Now it's Reeves. Reeves to Dean. Dean up and one! Counted and the foul, Jamari Dean. Now we have our SUV instant replay. Free throw, good from Jamari Dean. Completed the three-point play. That was nice. 45-45 now. All the way, layup is good. Ellis has came to life here in this second half. The moment I said I was trying to figure out what kind of game he brought to the table, he done started putting in buckets. He has 10 points. That gives them a 2-point lead, 47-45. (47-45) inbound with 50 seconds. All you do is be patient now. AC to Dean. Dean down the lane. Flipped it up. No, he'll get fouled and go to the free throw line with 47 and 5-10 seconds. Jamari Dean trying to be aggressive and attack the hoop. Free throw, good from Jamari Dean. Dean is 4-4 from the free throw line today. Second attempt coming up for Dean. Good. Dean just stroked in 2 free throws. We're tied at 47. White over to Ellis. Ellis now to White. They cross it up. There's Jordan. Jordan going to hesitate, go down the baseline, stop, kick it back out to Ellis. Ellis now peels it back between the rings with 32 seconds to go. Coach Tyrone King going to let him play. Nope, he going to lean over and call a timeout with 27.5 seconds to go. 27.5 to go, 30-second timeout. Nope, full timeout call. We'll take it with them right here at SUVtv. Welcome you back into the Tucker High School Gymnasium, A.C. Johnson Court here at Tucker High School for the Chick-fil-a Invitational Holiday Classic. Game number 3 right now. We've got our tightest game of the day, 47-47, under 30 seconds. Rockdale County with the ball, and Adam Ellis is holding, worked on by A.C. Now he gives it over to Baker. Baker now going to be worked on by Reeves. Now swings it over to Jordan. Jordan worked on by Hardy. Washington pops it out. Now he's being worked on by Dean. They come out to the top, watching it with 10. with 9 seconds, with 8. Now Ellis going to try and make his move, going to stop, kick it in the corner. There's a jumper. Good! Ray Washington, a big-time jumper with 1 and 9, 10 seconds. Hadn't scored all day, and with a big hoop there off that corner baseline on the corner jump, did we have a foul call?
A warning has been issued to Rockdale, number 14. A warning.
All right, so no, just a warning on Jalen Jordan. Coach King wanting them to get set up. They put 2.4 back on the clock. Here's the inbound. Stop across half court. He fires it up. Good! Ball game! Quincy Acey, the game-winning 3 at the horn. Holy smokes, Jaquan Acey off the window. He hit it from the Tucker Tiger logo. Ball game, 50-49. A dramatic come-from-behind win for Cedar Grove. Holy smokes, there's your SUVtv instant replay. Wow, all right then, I hear you. Jaquan Acey with the game-winning three-pointer.